bags, a saddle bag is as cool as it gets, right?
Yes,
I mean, it really is cool.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, think Paul Revere, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it really is a saddlebag. And when I've started to really travel Europe a lot, which was like back in the early 2000s, 2005 or so, I think was when I really started to really immerse myself into European cultures. All over. This bag was everywhere.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Let's do colors real quickly. We've got it available for you in that black and gray tooled, so that's the black. If you move on over here, I don't know. I gotta tell you. I mean, because the saddlebag is very classic as well, and so this is the mapped or the map version. Here is your turquoise. And so I know a lot of you lost, what was the first one that we had in the turquoise, very limited quantities. If you missed out on that, maybe you want to pick up this saddlebag. Here is your natural tooled. And so look, there's something so clean and beautiful about that lighter cream color. Isn't that pretty? You can see the details on the leather there. And then there is your palm print. Your item number here is 602560. This one's 11¼ in length, 4.5 wide, 10 high, and then the strap, really generous, because you want to be able to use it crossbody as well, is an adjustable 21.5 inches all the way to 24.5 inches. What a great bag. Look at this. Yeah, just like walking away with this. And I can make it shorter if I need to. Sorry about that, my mic is rubbing. Or I can go ahead and wear it nice and long, but nice size. Because a lot of times saddlebags can be a little smaller, right?
Correct. It really is hard to nail the size of it, because if it's too small, it really doesn't do you much good because of its oval shape on the bottom. And if it's too big, you feel really weighed down by it. So this really is a nice size. It's a great weight. It's really lightweight. And it has all the functionality to it that you need.
So I'll flip this bag over. On the inside, you'll see the 2 patch pockets there. When I flip it around, you've got the zipper pocket there. Nice and deep opening, a lighter contrasting interior, so you're not fumbling or rummaging through your bag. You always find what you need when you need it. On the inside as well, you've got that pocket cut into the front of it as well. And then you go ahead, close that. It's a snap closure there with that buckle design. And then on the back, you also have another a slide pocket in there with the snap as well. So lots of function, lots of generous space in there on an iconic bag. And read it up. Read up the history of saddlebags. It's quite fascinating. And you've got a great story to tell. Remember, $30 off on this large saddlebag. It is 11¼ in length, 4.5 wide, 10 high, and then the strap that's included is adjustable. It goes from 21.5 to 24.5. Item number is 602560. And we're gonna spend our last couple of minutes here on the wristlet that I'm in love with. And please look at the flex here, because the flex is what, Jared, like $17 on the wristlet?